Hi everyone, so today we're going to do a pantry raid, and I have some examples here that I'm going to show you that some stuff that are just simple tips that you can use to help you eat in moderation and in balance, because the thing that happens is we can grab a bag of chips, a bag of almonds, we can use a dip, and we can overconsume because we're not aware of how much we are putting in if we don't have it portioned out. And I know that sometimes it's really hard to portion everything out because time is crucial. So I just have some hacks here that I want to show you, and basically just go through a little pantry raid and figure out what you're going to get rid of. So let's first start with snacks. Okay, so chips. I have these blue corn tortilla chips, and then I also have these just original Tostitos chips, you know, party size chips, okay? And if you see on the back, if you look on the back and you read these ingredients, I don't know if you can see because of the glare, but these ingredients and everything that's in here is basically almost the same as what's in here, right? But there's a slight difference. What we want to look for in snacks like this would be if there are, you want to pay attention to the fiber. You want to have you want to have every 10 grams of total carbohydrates, you want to have at least 1 gram of dietary fiber, because you want to have fiber-filled carbohydrates. Those are better for you. They're healthier. So if you see on the regular Tostitos, they have 1 gram of dietary fiber to 19 grams of total carbohydrates. So technically, that's almost 20 carbohydrates, so you technically want to have 2 grams of fiber. So if you see in here, we have 18 grams of total carbohydrates and 2 grams of dietary fiber. So this is a great choice. You can read the ingredients. That's another thing you want to pay attention to. You want to be able to read your ingredients, make sure there's no ingredients you can't pronounce or high fructose corn syrup or anything like that that's going to not be healthy for you. So we have organic blue corn flour, organic vegetable oil, organic sunflower oil, and sea salt. It's perfect, okay? Here we have basically, like I said, almost the same exact thing. Corn, vegetable oil, corn, canola oil, and sunflower oil, and salt. But like I said, the fiber is what's most important. So that's just one example. This is something you want to get rid of. Now, I live with me, my daughter, and my dad. These are my dad's. These are mine. Okay, so next thing. Say you I really love bread, peanut butter, and bananas if you want to like make a sandwich. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's great. Use whole wheat bread, use all natural peanut butter and a banana. That's perfect. But what I like to do is use rice cakes, just plain rice cakes, no flavor. It's just a little bit more healthier than a starchy carb. So not necessarily saying that you need to throw away your bread, but that's just an alternative of a healthier option that you can use. Now, carrots, you see that I have this big bag of carrots. I could take these carrots and I could sit here and eat them with guacamole or hummus, just like this, right? I can just dip it and eat it. But I would overconsume. I would eat too many vegetables, and yes, there is such a thing as eating too many vegetables, and I would eat too much of a healthy fat, okay, which these are healthy things, but if you overconsume, they're no longer healthy. So what I get is I get these little cups of guacamole and these little singles of hummus, because it's balance, it's portion. You know how much you're eating. It's a smaller quantity. So this serving size is, I know, one equivalent to my blue container, rather than scooping it out, putting it in my blue container, putting it in my fridge, having to clean it. This is just so simple that I can just grab and go. These what I can do is measure them out in my green container, grab a bag of carrots from the store, come home on your grocery trip, and take your green container, open the bag, and just scoop them in to your green container, put them in a baggie, seal them, and they're good to go. Even Haley will grab these to go when she needs a snack or if she wants to take it for lunch, and they're just portioned out and easy to grab and go with a cup of guacamole or hummus. It's so much easier and simple. You don't have to measure. You don't have to overconsume. It's just something that you can grab and go. So that's another alternative. These I don't really get anymore. I have these in my fridge. If you can see, this guacamole is already turning brown because I don't use it. This is like probably frozen. Yes, it is frozen because it's been sitting in the top of my fridge. So these are two things that I can just get rid of because I have the alternatives of the singles. Another thing, I already portioned them out and threw it away. Good. You can see, we'll use this as an example. This bag of pistachios, they're shelled. There's no shell on them. How easy would it be to eat this whole bag of pistachios? For me, easy. I could down this in 10 minutes watching TV. But again, it's over consuming. You're over consuming, and then this is high in sodium because there's sea salt on these. Typically, you want to make sure that you get just regular unsalted snacks like almonds or walnuts or anything like that. More salt is going to put more water in your body, and you're going to hold that water and retain that water. So if you get a big bag of, say, almonds or pistachios or walnuts or whatever you like, portion them out. These you can easily put in a blue container, portion them out, and have them to grab and go. Or you can get what I like. Again, they're like the singles. You can get these 100 calorie almonds and walnut packets. And they're simple to just grab and go. And like I said, Haley can put these in for her lunch. I can grab them and have them with an apple or a peach to make sure that I'm having a whole snack together. So I'm filling my body to fuel it, so I'm not hungry. Or when I do get hungry in between meals, you can also pair a peach with some sunflower seeds and a little cheese Baby Bell or a cheese stick. Normally I get the light, but they never have any at Aldi's anymore. They used to, but not anymore. So that's another option that you can do. Now, here's an example for jelly, okay? These have the exact same calories, the exact same, actually this has 15 milligrams of sodium, this has 0, so this is high in salt. 13 grams of carbs, 13 grams of carbs in this one, 13 sugars, 0 protein. So they're almost exactly the same, almost. But if you look at the ingredients, this one has organic cane sugar. That's an organic natural sugar. It's not an artificial sugar. This has blueberries and then fruit pectin, okay? This one has Concord grapes, corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, and the pectin, and citric acid and sodium citrate. Ingredients that I struggle reading: high sodium, and the high fructose corn syrup, which is horrible for your body and your brain. It's absolutely horrible. So that's another option to get organic preserves rather than your normal jelly. This one I have for my godson, Maverick, because he's very, very picky, and he will not like regular preserves. I mean, he'll do the strawberries, but he's very particular. And Haley doesn't like blueberries, so I will use the grape for her as well. But I also have the strawberry preserves, which they do like. They're just more picky. They're kids, which is okay. Haley had a Pop-Tart this morning, and it is okay. The kids, they can live in moderation as well as us, okay? So as far as your peanut butter or your almond butter, make sure it's natural. Make sure it is organic. If you buy organic foods, doesn't have to be, but make sure that it is natural peanut butter, because if you don't, you are going to have high fructose corn syrup, high sugar, and high sodium. If you see, I don't have a normal Jif to compare to because I don't buy them anymore. My whole family likes the natural peanut butter and almond butter now. But if you see, there is 9 grams of carbs. And remember, we want to pay attention to the fiber. For 9 grams of carb, there is 3 grams of fiber. So this is great. This is high in fiber. This is going to fill you. This is healthy, and this is a great choice rather than the natural Jif peanut butter. If you do get natural Jif peanut butter, they have those singles as well. Use half. Use half, because then you're getting almost the equivalent ingredients and grams per dietary fiber and carbs in half of a Jif of a single. It's just the way you eat. If you want more almond butter or peanut butter, then use the natural, because you'll be able to have more because there's healthier ingredients in it. So the next thing is, for example, everybody likes trail mix, right? I know I do, okay? M&M's, Chex Mix, you know, stuff like that. They're good. They're salty, they're crunchy, they're sweet, you know, everything in them is amazing. That's okay every once in a while. But what I like to do, and yes, I don't have these portioned out because I don't really typically go and grab these to snack on, but you can get these dried blueberries. They have, you can read the ingredients. They're 3 grams of fiber to 32 carbohydrates. That's great. So you're definitely still getting your fiber in. And then you can mix some sunflower seeds, you can mix some pumpkin seeds, you can mix some walnuts or almonds in there, and you got a great variety. You have a complex carb, a simple carb, you have a healthy fat, and then you have a seed in there, and that's going to fill you and make you feel full to fuel you to get through until your next meal. So that's another one, except, you know, like I said, if you have a bag of Chex Mix and you sit down at dinner or after dinner watching TV, you can easily inhale. I mean, I know I can easily inhale that whole bag of Chex Mix like that, and it'll be gone. And I will just be like, what? So, that's another option. Now, another thing I have is everybody loves protein bars, granola bars, you know, whatever, oatmeal bars, whatever there is, everybody loves them. Haley loves them, I love them, everybody loves them. But some are not healthy for you. They might seem healthy because packages are deceiving. There are Lara bars, there are Cliff bars, there are so many bars out there, but they're high in sugar, they're not high in fiber, they have artificial flavoring and saturated fat, which the best bar that I've ever found that is perfect for a snack, that has the right ingredients that you need to fill your body for a snack, is our Beach Bar, okay? There is absolutely, there's no artificial flavoring at all. And this counts actually as a half of a red container and half of a yellow. So if you really wanted to, what I do is sometimes I have 2, but these are really, really filling, and Haley loves these, like absolutely adores them. I have to order so many boxes per month because last month I only got 1 box and they were gone within a week and a half because of how amazing they are. But it has 4 grams of fiber to 14 grams of carbs. That is amazing. It has peanuts, whey crisp, protein, cocoa powder. There's all pea protein, pea crisp, cane sugar. That's all natural sugar, natural flavoring, no artificial, no you know, there's no high sugar, there's no high sodium. There's just, it's the best bar. and if you are just starting this group with me, then you are actually going to get one of those in your welcome package. So you'll be able to try those out for yourself, but they're amazing. Another snack option that I do is our Daily Sunshine. Now these are, you know, pinned towards kids. Haley, we have tried our options with them. She sometimes likes it, sometimes doesn't. I know that this mixed with milk, almond milk, unsweetened vanilla almond milk, tastes just like chocolate milk. I love it. This one I typically will make into granola bars or protein bars or something like that, but both of these can use as a shake form or a food form. So that's a option that you have. But Today, what I want you to do is I want you to go through your fridge, go through your pantry, and tell me something that you can pinpoint that could be detrimental to your goals, and I want you to throw it away. And I want you to take a picture of it. I want you to post it to the group, and I want you to tell me why you're getting rid of it. Okay, so that's your call to action today. Go check your pantry, and we'll see you later.